the Green Bay Packers.
Yes.
You know we control it, she love it, she over. I'm quarterbacking like no boy, man. I told my boys.
Next up, Packers are now on the clock. On the clock now, it's the Packers are on the clock. Next up, the Grizz are now on the clock. On the clock now, it's the Green Bay Packers. The Green Bay Packers are next up. It's the Packers. Packers are now on the clock. On the clock now, it's the Green Packers are on the clock. Next up, it's the Green Bay. On the clock now, Packers are on the clock. Packers are now on the clock. Packers are on the clock. Next up, it's the Green.
Like me, military. About economic growth, QPTSD.
But also high.
I win every time if I want to.
Put my heart on the beat. Yeah, when me ready, me hit it heavy. I zoom out that pride of my.
Show that I said I'm coming for everything. A hero CEO, I will go Magneto for my people. Give me liberty or death, that is my credo. Did it for the people. Love what motivated that.
The NFL on EA Sports.
Fielded just outside the goal line. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And that's nice. They go play action with Burrow. And right away, he lost the football. And the ball is going to wind up out. Third down. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. And that's going to be
For the defense there, they forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it.
And counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown. And your offense, you better be ready to come out.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Packers are going to take over inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half.
And first down run, call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Here's Burrow. He finds Hopkins complete. To back good plays, have him on the move on first down. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And they'll get it short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll run with Patterson. And this deep. Now it's Burrow. Taken in left side. It's the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Burrow on play action. He'll buy some time right. And it's caught. And it's a Packers touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins. They threw an interception the first time they had the football. Wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw complete there to Smith. Line of scrimmage. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. And that was Carlos Dunlap, who got it. Division opponent, division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few. See how ball bunched up at the end of the year? That's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
It's a big play there for Green Bay.
This as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
They'll run with Patterson. And he'll take this into the end zone. In search of their first score. They're in search of their first down in this ball. On 2nd and 12, Herbert. The connection here with Nelson. Now Herbert off the bootleg. On the check. Here's Herbert. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they're in to try for the 3rd down stop. Herbert throwing again. And they could really put him in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue
right into the fire, see what he could do. He shows what he can do there.
And you have to really put the time and effort in, because playing a receiver in the
NFL debut. Robinson with another carry. And he'll get... Robinson will try to pick it up. And he won't be close to a 1st down. They'll run with a fullback, Juszczyk. But they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. It's going to work in their favor. They play all 3 of their division home games in the first 5 weeks of the year. After Green Bay today, they'll host Detroit in week 3 and then Chicago in week 5. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run with Robinson. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Brian Robinson Jr. able to extend their lead. They'll let Robinson try and run. And he is into the end zone from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Got a man, that's Richie James. And they're going to get this down.
With designs, I'm getting more than that.
Herbert operating from the red zone. It's caught by Aguilar. 2nd and a yard, maybe a touch less. Back to throw here, Herbert. Touchdown, Vikings! Defense ready to get their next drive underway. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Vikings are going to take possession.
A lot of people were surprised that he was available, and they let him go, and now he's going to make a big-time impact with it.
To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, and into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think
up at the scoreboard, facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche.
Any one of those coordinators, they just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut in a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Herbert on 3rd down now. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Alvin Kamara reeling it in on back-to-back plays. So a holding penalty, and that'll send him backwards.
You know they're trying not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations, and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
On 2nd and 11 now. Herbert completes it to Aguilar. And they're going to get this up.
For trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Yeah, they... Herbert. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And he'll get this one to yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Herbert takes it and just pops it forward. The ball is out. Kamara fumbled it. And the Packers pick it up. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Well, these people here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
Well, it reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just this one.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. This one finds Wilson downfield. Touchdown, Packers!
People are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination.
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right. A score game as we go into it. Watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And he gets this one. Again, it's Kamara. And this play will be blown up. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's got thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Herbert. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Well, CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit. Give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that that call now might get the fans back into this one.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Okay, so roughing the passer, and I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see week 1 as your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right about that. You hate it any week, but boy, are you on target. This is this depending on him to take him through 17 games.
1. Now it's Herbert. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. And the Vikings to the air again, Herbert. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
They lead big and add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Kamara is not going to get a... Again, Kamara. And he's not going too far. In fact, stopped. They'll try and run for it with Janovich. It stands tall down by the goal line. They try to eat some clock with Mixon. And he will forge his... Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he was avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Burrow from his own end zone. And the throw there going to be incomplete in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been
And from their own end zone, it's a fake. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be utter disaster as the ball's going to go over on downs at the 2-yard line. work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. Oh, the Vikings are pointing. They've got it. Receiver or trying to recover an onside kick. Those are two very tough things to do.
It's a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he'll be
keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Complete on the quick throw to Moore. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. As we get you reset, they've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Again, Herbert. And this one complete to Smith. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Here in the 4th. Now Herbert. To the end. What changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Burrows throw into there. That one looks like he'll throw here.
And this helps save points on the board when this drive is over.
2nd down and a run by Robinson. And he'll get this one down to a search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, Burrow. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now it's Burrow. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And the result, a Green Bay score. And the Vikings able to recover the hands.
Expecting an onside kick 80% of the time.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Now they got to get to the line quickly to try again after the sack. Herbert over the middle, complete. It's James. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Nothing open. Herbert back to the air. James has got it. Complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Back home next week to take on the Chicago Bears.